All right, first off the day, it's probably going to be a quick one because this is the Goodwill that I come to almost every day because it's like right down the street from the post office. So I can usually tell when they put new stuff out or not. That was kind of what I expected. I actually came here yesterday, walking around. It doesn't look like they put out anything new, except for maybe a couple of bags. Looked through those, didn't see anything there, but that's okay. We got a lot more to go. All right, second stop of the day. This one's actually got kind of two areas. You got a little outside area here, and then inside building over there. Gonna hit the outside first, see what I can find. The bad part about this place is they just kind of leave stuff sitting outside a lot, especially when they have a lot of stuff. So it's exposed to weather, all the elements. So you got to be kind of careful with what you buy here. But I've definitely found some really good stuff. I know I've said it before, but this is like the world's oldest collection of golf clubs. But I have found some decent stuff here, believe it or not. But I'm looking outside, and he's got stuff stacked out here, which is pretty unusual. That's a really awesome golf bag if that was in better condition. Oh, that's so cool. Well, that's a weird putter. Always buy weird putters when they're cheap enough. That's a long one too. I'm gonna grab that, I hope. So not only did he have this bag of clubs here that I was looking at, but he actually came out here and showed me that he's got all these clubs over here. I've been digging through, and I'm kind of just putting together a bulk bundle. Nothing amazing. There's definitely some unique stuff in there, but like this Vulcan Golf Woody set. It's like a full set of hybrid irons. Never seen that before. I did look them up. They don't sell really well as a set, but individually they do pretty good. And I think I can get them cheap enough here. Would be worth it. Really interesting find. Never seen this. Some nice bats. That one's cracked at the top. Oh, this is cool. It's like a weighted training bat. Yeah. All right, going to pay $60 for all of those golf clubs. A lot of them are certainly going to be slow sellers and they're older clubs, but I did find one Arnold Palmer putter that could potentially pay for the whole lot. So pretty good find. Even that baseball bat, it's like a training weighted baseball bat. There's several listed similar for like 60 or 70 bucks. Couldn't find an exact comp on that one, but one similar did sell for 50, so we'll take it. All right, so just walking in, and usually this place is like packed full of stuff. Like there's stuff almost spilling off the tables over there. So they must have just cleaned stuff out recently. Because unfortunately, I'm not finding anything right now. Well, I thought I found something here. Samsung combo unit sells for like 40 to 50 bucks. Decent sell-through rate. They charge 10 here. Not a bad buy. But I plugged it in and it won't even power up. So gotta leave it. All right, got the golf clubs. Didn't find anything else inside, but spent $60. I'll go over everything kind of at the end. There's some really unique stuff. Like this is a real hickory shaft club. I don't find these too often. I'm going to have to look them up. Really cool. Definitely take it. All right, at the Goodwill combo unit, got the bins on one side, the retail regular store on the other. Don't feel like going in the bins today. I think it's half price day, so it's going to be super crowded. Let's see if I can sneak in this side while everybody's in there and find some good stuff. All right, so I was just looking through this shoe section and couldn't find anything worth buying, but I did learn a new brand called Aku, I guess, AKU. Some of their boots go for some crazy money. They had a pair over there. I grabbed them. Unfortunately, they weren't in decent condition. The treads were even messed up. But if you ever see that brand, it's definitely worth looking up. Something new that I learned today. And unfortunately, I'm not finding anything in the hardy goods either. And it's not because they're not well stocked. There's tons of stuff on the shelves. It's just that most of the stuff that they have out here probably belongs next door in the bins. So I went back over to the shoe section because the lady was putting stuff out. Found these Icon motorcycle boots. They need a good wipe down, but they're only $8.50. I think I can get around 50 for them. I couldn't find like a model number on the inside, so I'm gonna have to do some research, but I think 50 is a pretty safe bet. Not bad for $8.50. All right, next up, Salvation Army, and I actually got a close parking spot, so maybe that's gonna be like good luck or something. I don't know. Look at how full that donation center is. Crazy. So the Salvation Army's got kind of crazy on their prices. Like even cheap stuff like these universal thread pants. $10. Got athletic shorts here, $6.99. They're Nike, but not worth it. And I'm gonna get this Travis Matthew shirt. Don't usually buy Travis Matthew, but this one's got a cool pattern. And it's only gonna be $3.99. And then a Fireflies hat that I've never seen before. They're only $1. Do pretty good with minor league hats. This might be a bad idea, but I'm about to buy this bag that has a giant hole in it. It's only $7. I'll explain why when I get outside. All right, so ended up getting a little more than I expected there. Got the Travis Matthew shirt. Probably shouldn't have bought it. It really slow sell through, I know. It was $2.99. Should get 15 or 20 for it. Columbia Fireflies hat. Paid $1 for it. And then as I was looking at the clothes, one of the guys that worked there came out. I was like, hey, man, you guys got any golf gloves you're hiding back there? He says, well, I haven't seen any, but I'll go look. Sure enough, a few minutes later, he walks out with these guys. It's a Nike VRS Junior set. Really clean clubs. Super nice. That being said, the driver does have a little bit of a dent in it. But I paid, or I think it was, $34 for all of this, the bag and everything. I think I can get 100 for them. So that's a pretty good flip. And then I bought a suitcase with a hole in it that somebody cut intentionally. More than likely, there was some kind of logo here, like a golf course logo or a business logo, because this is a club glove bag. Anytime you see club glove, you probably want to look into it because these things can go for some crazy money. This is the Club Glove TRS Ballistic Carry-On Bag. If you look on their website, this thing is $700. So I think even with this hole, it's got some value. It's only on the first pocket. So the big compartment here, you can still get into, no problem. The buckle is there. It rolls good. Really nice bag. Don't know what I'm going to ask for it. I mean, I think I can get 50 or 60 for it, hopefully. There's none of these listed, none sold on eBay. But like I said, $700 on the website. It's worth a shot for me to pay $7 for it and see what happens. I mean, somebody might even want it just for the parts, the plastic parts of the wheels. I don't know. It's kind of an experiment. May put it up for $100, see what happens. But these are definitely nice bags. Always be on the lookout for club glove stuff. They make a wheel duffel that sells almost instantly for like 130, 140 bucks. And then I actually just sold 2 club glove golf glove bags that have wheels on them. One sold for 75 because it was in bad condition. Then I sold another one for 100. Both of them sold in a couple of weeks. So definitely be on the lookout for club glove. And I'm rambling, so let's get to the next spot. See if I can find some bags in here without holes in them. Leave me a comment down below. Was I stupid for buying that? You can tell me. Oh, that's good. Nike lob wedge. This has initials on it. Doesn't kill the value. And it's rusty, but that's not necessarily a bad thing either. Some people prefer that. They only want, I think clubs here are $2. That's another one. Wilson 5-iron. It's a $20 club all day. $2. One thing that's kind of weird about today is I haven't really found any clothes, and I've certainly been looking. I looked here, I just haven't found much at all. But I got the 2 golf clubs. So that's like 4 into 50, so that's pretty good. Let's hit the next spot. Thank you. They've got all the nice shoes sitting up by the register. $14.99 for that pair of Nikes. Adidas, $24.99. Huh. I don't know, they used to not do this. Used to actually send all these nice shoes over to the boutique. Wonder if they're changing things up. Kind of interesting. Just turned around and this Santa kind of scared me. What's also scary is the price, 200 bucks. For 200 bucks, they better have like a real Santa that comes and you can sit on his lap and tell him what you want for Christmas. That's kind of crazy. All right, so it's time to get a buggy. Check these out. Row search boots. There's the emblem. New with tags. That's insane. Here's the good ones, the jungle boots. $8.50 a piece. Wow. We'll get a cart. All right, so I just went through all the boots. I think I only left like 2 pair up there. Ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair. This pair is brand new from 1993. I mean, who has a pair of shoes and never wears them since 1993? But they're all row search. You can see the circle logo on the bottom there. These things sell really well. At least for me, they always do. And one pair was actually Corcoran. If you don't know, Corcoran's another good brand. Here they are right here, probably a $50, $60 pair of boots. I'll wipe them down a little bit. But other than that, they're all in really good condition. All right, so this is one of those things that's not worth much, honestly. But how cool is that? Vintage Michael Jordan Wilson kids golf clubs. Can't leave those behind. I mean, even as a display, those are awesome. Got the bag and everything. 10 bucks. Come on. That's awesome. Kind of forgot where I was and what I was doing when I found the Michael Jordan clubs. Absolutely awesome. Like I said, not worth much, but that's Peter Millar Summer Comfort $475. Desert Mountain, decent course, and then straight down. Not a amazing brand, but it's got the little hula girls on there. I think it'll sell for 20 bucks. $475 for it as well. This hurts. That's probably a $50, $60 Masters pullover, Peter Millar, but it's got like 4 holes in it. That one hurts. So last time I went in here, I kind of trash talked it, but I ended up finding some really good stuff. So let's hope we can repeat it. All right, so I didn't find anything at that last store, but that's kind of my own fault. I only spent like 10 minutes in there because I got in there and I realized what time it was. I've got to pick up my daughter at 3:50. That's when she gets out of school. It's 2:49 now. I'm 30 minutes away from her school. So I decided to come to a Goodwill instead. Got about 15 minutes in here. So I got to do some speed thrifting. Hopefully it pays off. Well, unfortunately, I didn't find anything on my speed thrift, but it's been about 2 weeks, and I've got an update on some of the stuff that I did pick up. Let's start with the golf clubs that I found. You saw me pay $60 for that big bunch of golf clubs along with the softball bat. The softball bat actually turned out to be a Swing XP Power 60. It's like a weighted training bat. That actually sold in, I think, 2 days for $62 plus shipping. So that almost covered everything that I bought. And most of the golf clubs weren't great, $15 or $20 clubs. I did mention the Arnold Palmer putter. I thought it was the one that was worth like 60 or 70 bucks. It wasn't. That one's called the original. Definitely something you want to be on the lookout for. They can actually go for a little bit more than that based on condition. The one that I have is either the AP1 or AP11. It's like a $15 club. But those weird clubs that I found, the Vulcan Golf Hybrid set, I've actually listed those on Facebook Marketplace for $125. And supposedly, I've got a guy coming to get those tomorrow. So that'll be nice, cash in my pocket. Of course, this is Facebook Marketplace, so that's not guaranteed. But I do have 2 other people who want to look at them if he doesn't show up. So hopefully they'll sell pretty soon. And then at the next Goodwill, I picked up a pair of boots, and kind of some bad news on those. As I was cleaning them, I noticed that they actually had a separation or a slit like in the side of the sole. It's kind of weird, something I'd never seen before. Wasn't really repairable, so that was kind of a waste of $8.50. But what wasn't a waste was my trip to the Salvation Army. It actually turned out a little bit better than I expected. The Nike VRS Kids Clubs have already sold for 100 bucks. Listed them for, I think, 125. Guy sent me an offer. He knew that they had a dent in the driver. He was okay with it. Felt like that was a pretty good offer for a quick flip. Decided to take it. He's happy. Left me glowing feedback. That's pretty good. And then I also sold the Travis Matthews shirt already, which is kind of surprising. Those usually take like 3 months to sell, but I actually sold it on Poshmark. I think I listed it for like $18, got an offer of 15, decided to take it for that, once again, a quick flip. Then the Club Glove bag, when I Google lensed it, it came up as that $700 bag that I showed you on their website. Well, come to find out, mine looked exactly like that, but it was made of a little bit different fabric. So it was actually a $400 bag on their website. So I listed it for 110, put, in the description, it's got a big hole in it, took a bunch of pictures, put in the title that they needed to read the description, and it actually sold for $110 full price plus shipping in, I don't know, about a week. I did send them a message to make sure that they knew that it had a hole. Didn't get a response. So hopefully that turns out okay. I just shipped it yesterday. If anything changes, it gets returned, or I get a nasty email, I'll certainly let you know. And then there was the pile of boots that I bought, and surprisingly, only one pair is sold, and it was the pair of Corcoran boots. Those actually sold for $59 plus shipping, which basically covers what I paid for all the boots. So that's pretty good. Anything that I sell now is just like icing on the cake. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.